Hello, everybody. It is indeed 7 o'clock, and welcome to Lengro Pride Special with me, Claire Petulengro. Hello, guys. Yes, today is indeed issue 10 of Lengro magazine. And I'm so proud of our magazine that was born out of lockdown. And the good news is, guys, Lengro magazine is here to stay. Are you happy about that, guys? Because I certainly am. So lockdown may have eased, indeed, but we're not easing up on our workload at Lengro magazine. And I've got a fabulous team of, guess how many now, guys? 20, okay? 20 people, which means that you get the most up-to-date, informative, and uplifting content that's possible. Do you like that? And how do you like the facial stickers? Because it is for Pride, guys. That's what's happening in Brighton this weekend. And there's the lovely Jackie Tyler. Jax, I have sent you a code, but I know you're pretty busy tonight. But don't forget, guys, as well as me doing readings on here tonight, you can also book with me personally as well. Don't forget about that. Just go to the shop on my page at the top here, and you can book a phone reading, a text or email reading. You can even buy my essential oil collection from the lovely Nino in Sicily, and a whole host of other products, including scrolls and the 18 books I've had published to date. That's including Love Stars as well. Let's have a look. Hello. I know, I can't believe, Natalie. That's why I've got pink hair tonight. We might be getting a look in from the lovely Rose Waters at Organics Hair Salon. She's camping. So she's promised to try and have a look in with us. And on hand, we have our very own Kate Victoria Drohan. I just call her Kate. What can I say? Now, being gay doesn't just happen to people who are just people you expect to. Everybody can be gay, including those with autism. And that's something that Kate had a look in her article at today. So I'll be doing a little bit of a chat with her. And also, guys, our counsellor, the amazing Kirsten Pick, did such a good article in Lengro magazine today that I'm going to let her talk about that herself as well. So, Tracy Wright, you'd like to know about readings tonight. So I will be doing readings, but I also want you to comment, guys, as well, your star signs, please, okay? I've decided I'm going to be telling you more about yourselves so that we can all learn together. I was sick of this 13th sign malarkey. So if you have any questions tonight about the 13th sign, let's clear it up once and all. Let's have a look. We're going to get on to you, Tracy, right? But I also want you, Tracy, please, to comment your star sign. I have a schedule now. Thank you to the amazing Mitch Jenkins. And at 7:10, we're going to be bringing on our first virtual knock at the door. So Tracy, right, come on. Tell me your star sign, please. I've got a thank you from you, Tracy. There you are. You're a Taurus, okay? What is your sun sign, guys? What does it mean for you to be a Taurus, Tracy, or for any of you to be the sun sign that you are? Well, in astrology, we make up using the Western astrology horoscopes, which is the tropical zodiac, using the seasons, the 12 star signs. And your star sign is your true self. It's the essence of who you are. It's your conscience, if you like. So I always say, don't I, Taurians love three things in life: food, sex, and money. sometimes in that order as well. You are a stubborn sign. You're sensual, you're loyal, I can see over there. You're affectionate, materialistic, and you like to have security as well. So it must have been pretty hard for you in lockdown, Tracy, and for you Taurians in general, not to know how things were going. So we're going to turn a couple of cards now. And it shows me that as far as relationships in your life are concerned, they have been so emotional, haven't they? And I do feel that sometimes you expect from others what they're unable to give. So my suggestion is, Tracy, prioritize your time with those who matter. The feeling that I get for you, Tracy, very, very much is that you're about to transfer who your emotions and your priorities lie with. And there's absolutely nothing wrong with that, is there, guys? I haven't got my tree behind me tonight, look. So what Norma here is saying, could you all do lots of that for me, please? That's how we get up in the stakes there as well. I've been in my members club today, guys. I've also been up on Devil's Dyke, and that's where I took the members. And then Amber Redman, you messaged me and said you haven't been out much. So we went live on this page as well. And did you enjoy your time? Norma, as you put the magic word up for me, let's go have a look for Leos, okay? Leos, you're such a proud sign, aren't you? You're so dignified, and Leos want more than anything for others to love them, to like them. But the problem is, Norma, and all you Leos out there, you are generous and you're loyal to a fault, aren't you? You're too proud as well. So you don't like others to know when you're not coping, do you, Norma, and all you Leos? So loving. And the good news is, Norma, you're moving on. You have the card of Mercury here. Mercury is a planet of travel and communication. It shows that lockdown, and this is really true for a lot of Leos actually, that lockdown has created within you the need to secure your bases. Are you feeling that? Indeed, Natalie, as well for you. Are you all fed up with doing what other people want you to do? I'm not surprised if you are. It's time to break free. What are Leos? You're born leaders. You're born achievers. So put that pride to one side, because there's only one place tonight that pride needs to reign. And that's right here on our pages. And right now, I'm going to introduce you guys. Oh, look, there's Dawn Rose, who's also Amber Rose. Look, you said to me, my darling, that you wanted to see the view today as well. Let's just pick a card for you very quickly. And then I'm going to bring on the amazing Kate. And then I'm going to bring on the amazing Kirsten as well. So let's have a little look. You've got Leo rising there. This is for Amber at the moment, and I will come back to you as well. Okay, and you're Leah Harris. You're a Leo, and you feel just like that. So listen to your senses. It's issue 10 of Lengro. We're in double figures, guys. So if I haven't taught you something by now, there's something wrong with us. And I know we've got a good magazine. We have the Tower card for you, Amber Redman. You need to realize, beautiful, that the past and any bad events are around you. Let me ask you guys, what happens really when we're worried about going on in the future? We tend to worry, don't we, about what's going to happen then again. Well, 95% of what we worry about doesn't actually happen, guys. So try to concentrate on what is happening in your life, Amber. And Amber, you are meant to be out there with the stars giving readings. You really are. Your light shines so bright, my beautiful friend, and you're in the right place as well. So, ladies and gentlemen, will you welcome, please, to Lengro Magazine Wednesday night show, the amazing, let's have a look, Kate, here she is. Oh. Hello, beautiful. I can have my drink.
Yours is a lot classier than mine is. I've just got a nice glass of water. No cocktails this evening, darling.
Mine is, and Jan's going to be awful about this. Look, San Pellegrino. Look.
Oh, lovely.
And tonight I've been given also a French beer, which I'm going to finish after the show, which is from my friend that went to France, actually. And so that's saved for me. Only one. I'm no good at drinking anymore. I don't know about you, Kate.
Well, they're good, those ones, because they're really super light. But you know what? I used to live on a boat in Brighton Marina with my dad when I was younger, like proper bachelor lifestyle. And he often, because there wasn't fresh water on the boat, he would have those little midi French things in a thing. And he would go to me, like at 4 years old, he'd be like, "Oh, just have that. Have that instead of water."
Oh my goodness, that's very French though, as well, isn't it?
Yeah, very French.
Amazing.
But you know,
so, Kate,
it's sterile. Yeah, go on.
Can I just say, first of all, Kate, you are my hero, and I want everybody out there to know that without Kate Victoria Drohan, Lengro magazine would not be what it is today. You're incredible. How long did it take you to pull together Grow Kind when people first said they wanted it?
Yeah, you know what? We turned it around so quickly, didn't we? So we spoke that evening. I think it was on Wednesday, and we were online, and somebody said, I've got an autistic son, or I've got an autistic daughter, and I'd like to know more about it. And can you guys cover this?" And then you text me in the evening, and you were like, "Yeah, let's maybe start this." And then we fired a few things off. You knew my brother was autistic, and literally within a week, I mean, it was the day after, I think by Thursday we had the name, and by next Wednesday we had a full article with contributors who are amazing. And thank you to the contributors if you're listening.
We have one contributor out there who we cannot use the real name of, and I'm desperate for this person to come on, but you know who you are. Can I just say, don't stop contributing, because I love your writing as well, and that's going to sort of become clearer as time goes on. But Kate, we're here to celebrate Pride, and I love our Lengro meetings on a Monday at 12. But let me ask you then, what did you do last Pride?
Well, last Pride, so I work in events, right? That's my job. I'm the party organizer, and I work on logistics for Pride. So you've got 60,000 people coming into a festival, and so we have to work out how everybody gets in, and are they going to get in safely? Of course they are. So I decided to say yes to everything, and I said yes to doing it, and I had a 4-month-old baby at the time, and so I was there on the gate, earpiece, high-vis jacket, sparkly top, covered in glitter. I was breastfeeding at the time as well, so it was just like, as you can imagine, like on a full demand breastfeed. And my husband had to come down to the gate, and I was there. I was feeding my babe in the high-vis jacket on the gate, answering calls, and it was amazing. And all the drag queens and everyone, like, they wanted to hold her, and it was just fantastic. But that's what Pride's all about, you know, like anything goes and anything's acceptable. And it was a really beautiful celebration. And that spirit and that energy, you don't get that. Well, of course you don't get that every day, but it's anything goes, and that's wonderful.
I was asked earlier by Emma and by Jack what I liked about Pride in general, and I think that what I like about Brighton Pride is the diversity in Brighton is why I live here. I mean, you really can be anything that you want. I mean, look, Kate, they even accept gypsies, you know, so they can't be all bad, can they? What do you like about Brighton then? We don't often big up our own town, do we?
Oh, Brighton, I mean, it's got great gin.
Brighton gin, you do have Brighton gin.
Nice plug there for Brighton gin. Brighton, I mean, it's like, you know, I do a lot of work up in London, and, you know, sometimes you can't totally breathe out there, and you come back down here, and a lot of Londoners say, "Oh, you're going back to Disneyland, are you?" And it's a bit like that, because everyone's just, it's a different walk, it's a different pace, and everyone's much more connected. And I think it's also, you know, the sea, like there's a big factor why Brighton's so fantastic, because you've got a full horizon and nobody's thinking or feeling or doing anything. It's just a clear space, and I think that's what adds to the power of Brighton as well.
Not a lot of people know, Kate, but you and I, we live around the corner from each other, don't we?
We do.
We do, and I'm always getting little presents, guys, popped by the door. Over the years, Kate always drops off the most amazing presents. And the last present you bought me, Kate, it was a sausage dog cutter that you can cut kids sandwiches with or for cookies, and it's been used in our kitchen ever since you bought it.
Oh.
We've dog-shaped sandwiches, we've made chocolate chip cookies. They didn't go too well. He looked like he was pooping, but yeah, that was absolutely amazing. Thank you.
I just love that though, Claire. Like, I just saw it and I was just like, it's a dog cookie cutter. Claire will love it. She'll love it.
Love
the kids will use it.
But what I love most of all is the way that people are learning more about astrology for me, but also about how they're growing with Lengro. So what I must do now as well, I've just seen that backstage we have Kirsten and Gemma. So what I'm going to do is bring them on to talk about their pages that they've done this week. Is there anyone else who particularly inspired you in this week's Lengro?
Well, you're saying anyone else, but I think those are the, Kristen's article was just absolutely amazing, and what she put forward there. Her beautiful language when she talks is just, it's a really captivating and very serious piece actually about Pride being needs to be a pure protest again. So it's a really interesting article. You should definitely give it a read.
Let's bring Kirsten on first, and then we're going to bring Gemma on as well. Let's get all the girls on at the moment. In fact, hello there, Kirsten. Good evening.
Hello. Happy Pride.
Oh, also, Kirsten, your photo on that, I was like, who's that amazing woman with those wings on? Those wings that are behind you. And I was like, oh, that's Kirsten. You look absolutely stunning.
Oh,
Kirsten, I can't help it now. I'm going to have to bring on Gem as well because I want to see what she's wearing. And I know she's at home. Let's have a look. Look at you, Gem. There you are.
Hello.
I think she's frozen. Or it looks like a cutout of Gem. Let's have a look. Remove her and add her. Gem.
There she is. Oh, wow, with the flag.
Is she frozen or is she there? Gem, I'm going to take you off for 1 second while we hear Kirsten's story. Would you like to take yourself off and on again? While Kirsten, would you like to tell us about your feature for this week in Lengro? And then I'll leave my top alone. Sorry. Yeah, tell us in writing.
Well, Kate, I wish it was all my language. It was actually my friend Nikita who wrote it. But I had asked her because I knew that she had quite a lot of experience. And as she put, at the moment, it's really important to think of all the diversity, and the Black Lives Matter is just as important. And as she said in the piece, well, I won't tell you everything about it, but her view that everybody needs to be included again. But on a good note, there are 29 countries that do recognise same-sex marriage, and hopefully that's going up. So I think part of these celebrations and the marches and the parades, it is slowly but surely going in the right direction.
Good. That's so good to hear. And Kate, did you have any questions for Kirsten at all that you wanted to ask about Pride? Because I know that we had quite a debated. We debated a lot about what to put in the magazine and things. But I mean, yeah, ask away.
Yeah, I mean, one of the quotes that I really like from it, and I'm not sure if it was yourself or your friend, is it allows us to celebrate who we are authentically without fear and without guilt. And yeah, I don't know if you can sort of elaborate on that point that you made.
Well, I think, again, there is, people still do get beaten up, especially if you're trans. There is still so many rumours, misunderstandings, and this is what Pride is about, that we can celebrate whoever we are and however we want to be. So if you feel that you're trapped in the wrong body, then it should be all right to say that. It should be all right to get help. And yeah, I think that's part of what she was trying to say.
Yeah,
I think that's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really changing, you know, attitudes are shifting all the time. And it was, you know, I'm not too sure if you had a look at Grow Kind as well, but
yeah, I did.
One of the things there, and it just says we all have multiple identities in life. Some people happen to be LGBT, some people happen to be autistic, and some people happen to be both. And
Yeah.
there's a really lovely account in there of Eve, who's 24, and it took her up until the age of, I think it was 19, to realise that she was a lesbian, and just her sort of battles with that. But really just saying that more and more people are standing up to debunk the whole myth that, especially for autistic people, that they're not sexually active at all. So, you know, they've got so many boundaries to break through with people. But luckily there are a lot of social groups now available for those people. So, you know, if you are autistic and you think that you might be or are, and just have a look out there for the social groups, because there's quite a few out there now.
Especially I think sometimes you're much more dependent on your parents, and sometimes parents aren't as accepting as you would like. So like you say, I think it's really important to reach out for those groups, because there will always be somebody who can talk to you and signpost you in the right direction.
Absolutely. Listen, I've just heard as well that we're if you can see this spot right here, Pat Taylor, let me know how it's doing, because according to Pat Taylor, she's just discovered today that she can watch us on her TV through her Fire Stick. Is that a big thing, Pat? Because if you can, that's my spot there. But I'm putting lemon oil on it, so we're okay there. We are okay.
Right, Mum, I'm on TV.
Yeah. Hello. I told you I'd be back. There are some fantastic articles. I'm just waiting, Jem, to see if you come backstage so I can see you. And I'm just having a look to be the change you wish to see in the world, Mahatma Gandhi. There are so many helplines that are in Lengro magazine this week. And we've also got my favorite, Samantha Earl, looking at mandarin oil as well. But I think our message tonight is very much about being proud of yourselves, guys, and not being afraid. And I think maybe I should start off by asking Kirsten, and then I think Kate's got another question for you, based on whatever you want it to be, Kate. But I want to ask, what are you most proud of, Kirsten, at this moment in this current state of the world, about yourself, my darling?
Well, as you know, I'm normally not a writer, so I am extremely proud that I have still kept with this. Issue 10, can you believe it? So thank you, Claire, for letting me join Lengro magazine and pushing me and making sure, and the lives too. Again, you know how much I'm like, oh, so thank you very, very much.
I did not push you. Everybody on board on Lengro deserves to be on there, and you're all there to stay, guys. And you know what I believe, guys, is that sometimes in life we're frightened to do something because we don't believe we can do it. And our motto at Lengro, besides Samantha Earl's motto, so Samantha Earl, my secret police person who we know what we're up to together, you can comment if you like what our secret expression is. But I just want to say that we help each other. If we don't know something technical, we fill it in, don't we? I'm going to bring on the fourth member of our little Lengro family out of all the 20, Miss Gemma Quayle.
Hello. Happy Pride, everybody.
Oh,
darling. I didn't do it so loud this time. Everybody's frozen.
Ask you some questions. But first of all, ladies and gentlemen, I would like to apologise for stealing Gemma's paragraph this morning, or this afternoon live, when I did happen to say, and maybe you will say it yourself as well, Gemma, because it was such a good intro. Could you?
I haven't got it written in front of me. You've got it.
I do it as a Gem voice. Okay. So listen, guys, for us down here in sunny Brighton, this weekend would have been Brighton and Hove Pride, an absolute highlight for the city for so many reasons. But seeing as Madam Rona has taken the festival away from us this year, we here at Lengro magazine wanted to make sure that the celebration of Pride was not overlooked. It must be celebrated, whatever the circumstances. Well, if Gemma says that, ladies, I think we should have a bit of a party in a moment, don't you?
Here's to that.
Good.
Oh, cheers. In fact,
Nice.
Gemma, I was going to ask you, because you're the music lady. I mean, what is on Pride, like, what is your go-to Pride tune, or like something that you would sing in the street?
100%. Young Hearts.
Oh,
Love a bit of Candy. She's awesome. Yeah, 100%. That for me is like anthem. Anything like that. There's lots of disco that to be played and heard over. Oh, hello.
I was doing one technical thing then. Yeah, no, carry on, ladies. I'll be tech.
Yeah, I think for me, that sums up a party, and that's Pride as well. And it's just about love. Love is love, really. And I think that's an important message. It's so simple, isn't it? But that's really what it comes down to, regardless of who you are and who you love. That's all that matters, really.
It's so cool, isn't it? So, okay, Jake Taylor has a request, Jem, but I'm actually taking the ladies off for just a moment, and I'm going to play you a little video, guys. Jake Taylor is saying, hold on, let me bring this up. Oh, Jake Taylor saying, can we have a song tonight, Jem?
This is not a regular thing.
Guys, how about just for now, we take a little break while the ladies go backstage, and how about a little reminder of Kukai James, who is the wife of the wonderful Mark James, who is our new resident chef here for Thai cooking at Lengro magazine. And if you haven't read her in Lengro, let's just take a short break so that you can see what she's all about. Now, I'm going to have to remove the ladies, so bear with me. I don't think I'm doing too bad for my tech for how I used to be. Do you, Jem? I'm getting better.
Are you got yours and I got mine on?
Of course, you know me, and I've got pink hair, Jem, as well.
I saw that. Did you see it? Like, I've got unicorn horn and everything.
So I'm going to play a little video by Kukai, and then I'm going to do some readings. And Gemma, you need to think of some games so we can make this an amazing Lengro. It's the new Saturday, Gem. I'm telling you, it really is. Right, there off goes Gem, and hopefully off goes me. Wow, guys, did you see the look of that food? That looks absolutely incredible. And the wonderful Kukai James is going to be with us every week with recipes both live for you. And we might also get a chance to see Mark James sing live this weekend as well. If you enjoyed the gig at the weekend, let us know. And also let us know music requests as well. So it's back to readings, guys. I want to know what star sign you are. And I was talking this evening, wasn't I, about your sun sign, which is your true essence. Think of yourself like a perfume that has many layers. What you'll find is that the real layer, the top, sort of heavy note, the top note, if you like, of the perfume is your sun sign, guys. So let's look at some of them as well. Dee, did you like that? And of course, Mark is now in the members club as well. So he will be popping in there as well. And Jake Taylor, you'd better get commenting again. Maybe if you follow Gem's page, then you can talk her into singing for us a little bit more as well. One of the things I think, guys, is when we're looking at star signs, we're really looking at finding out more about ourselves. And that's very much what the Pride Party is about tonight. Because the sign of Cancer is somebody who's very protective of themselves, even protective of their soul, to the extent that they can be overprotective. Recognize that one, guys? Very changeable. If you're a Cancerian, has anyone ever looked at you and said, are you okay? Are you feeling it? Are you a bit crazy? No, I'm a Cancerian. You are loving, and at your worst, you're also shrewd, and you can also be a bit canny. But we all have good points and bad points, don't we? So for me, Donna, I think it's about, with you and all Cancerians, making sure with the family that you are really getting what you want. And you're going to, because we've got some great sword cards for you. The Cavalier card, which tells me that younger males in the family are about to exceed themselves in your expectations as far as education and study is concerned. So, darling, if you've been worried about loved ones not really stepping up to the plate with what they have to do, then now is the time to ask them some questions, and I'm sure that you'll be more than pleased with the answer as well. I think I've got, all right, I know, okay. We'll keep an eye on my timings today, guys, as well. So what have we got here? We have Sylvie Hardcastle. You are a Virgo, the earth sign of the zodiac. You are practical. You can be known as a bit of a hypochondriac. Did you know that? Also, for you Virgo, you can be quite tight with money as well. But because you're so practical, you get the job done. Sometimes you can take too long with jobs, but at the end of the day, Virgos are building a base. And you Virgos are building a base very much until the end of October. So Sylvie Hardcastle, get a go on with it, get your time on, and get as much work done now as you can between now and October. You'll be so glad that you did. So I think I need some help, but I'm thinking also, I don't think I want any of the women that are on. I think I need somebody slightly younger. I don't know, somebody with a I'm seeing a Casey. Hello. Is Mummy gone? Say Mummy's gone, because we need to talk, you and I. And let me unmute you. Hold on. Mummy's gone, hasn't she? Hello. You can talk now. Hold on. Let me unmute you. Unmute mic. You must choose to unmute yourself, Casey. Go on the computer. That's it. Go to your picture, and where your picture is, unmute your mic. Can you see the little 3 dots?
Is that better? Can you hear me?
Can you just stand up and show everybody how beautiful you look, darling? That looks like a Lengro dress to me. Now then, Casey, would you like to say happy Pride and hello to everyone watching?
Hi, happy Pride.
And do you want to maybe let all of the followers know what's happening in our magazine, and a little bit about something called Lengro Kids?
I did a little, but I didn't ask. Mummy did. I started doing this thing because Mummy got a keyboard for her iPad, and then I started doing some writing.
Yeah.
And then Mummy told Clunky, and then Clunky started putting Lengro Kids on.
Hello, sorry.
Okay, we're perfectly fine without you. We're just having a chat with the head of Lengro Kids, if that's okay.
Oh yeah, sorry, James is he's a bit sad tonight.
And I designed a dress. I designed a dress.
Let me have a look. Now that is I mean, I would wear that. You all know I'd wear that, right?
That's for Pride, a Pride dress.
It has Pride written on it here.
Casey, guys, do you not think that's the most amazing piece of artwork? Let me bring on the girls now as well. Look, here is the lovely Kirsten. Kirsten, look at Casey's drawing.
That is amazing. Wow.
Thank you.
I'd wear that.
The amazing Kate. Hello, Kate.
Oh, darling, that's beautiful. You should send that to the Pride office. They might use it as a logo.
Yeah, that's true.
It's even got a cape. In true Pride fashion, it's got a cape
attached.
Oh, fabulous.
It's absolutely
and stilettos.
Oh, you need the stilettos.
Yeah, look.
Oh, wow.
Killer heels.
We all want to be wearing killer heels again. The question is how long and what's going to be the excuse, really, isn't it? But I'm feeling in the mood for a bit of fun, guys. I don't know about you. Does anybody have some ideas for our party expert?
So, I don't know how you guys feel about this, and maybe everyone could do it at home. I'm thinking about, pride, love, share the love. And so it's just a little thing, and we could all do it now. But just randomly, anybody from your phone, maybe someone who you know is going to reply, but just send them like either happy Pride, love you, miss you, and we'll see what we get back.
Oh, right. Explain that one more time for everybody.
So all you need to do is just message someone on your phone. You can either say happy Pride, love you, miss you, or you could just say love you, miss you, and we just see who gets anything back.
Okay, we did one person.
Just one person.
Yeah, you can do it to other people. I'm going to do it to my sister-in-law.
Okay, so we're all going to, guys, get your phone out and message somebody. If you're not celebrating Pride, just text the words "love you." Agreed?
Yeah. And then
Okay,
if you get any replies back, just put them up, and we'd love to hear what you're getting back on the replies.
Are we just putting love you, miss you?
Yeah, or happy Pride. If it's somebody that, would celebrate Pride. Yeah. There we go. Bit of fun.
I've got one, guys. I've got one. And my phone's oh my goodness. I've got mine. I've got one back.
Oh,
I've only just sent down to the thing.
Mine was from Sam from Lengro, and I said happy Pride, love you, miss you, and I got straight back at you. See?
That's cheating. You did use someone from Lengro. I think it's a non-Lengro person, because they know 7 o'clock. They know there's something going down.
Yeah.
Okay, let me do another one then. Hold on. Let's do it.
Hey, you do one.
Name anybody, and I'll do it.
Should we give you a letter? What about P? Someone beginning with P.
Oh, someone beginning with P.
And I will tell you who I've got under P. Let's have a look. I've got Lee. I'm not going to tell him I love him. I tell him I hate him. I've got. Let's have a look. I'm just looking here. She has a mobile number. This is so hard. PayPal compliant plates. Okay, this is not as easy for me. Okay, I found somebody that's a follower. Shall I text the follower?
Ooh.
Yeah, definitely.
I like this. This is getting more daring now.
It's like radio on.
It's like my ex-boyfriend.
That's risky.
Hold on.
I've got one back.
Pride, lovely. That's so nice, Donna.
I got happy Pride, love you, miss you back.
Two Kirsten.
Good.
This Barbie looks like the shoe I drew.
Oh, that's so good. Who was Kirsten? Who was yours too?
It was Sylvie.
Okay,
my
that's
friend.
it. And Jem, whose was yours too?
To my cousin Shelley, but she has not messaged me back.
Oh,
Anybody?
Maybe I should message cousin Shelley and say, yeah, I know she's a pain in the backside. Yeah.
Well, we want you guys. Everyone at Lengro would love cousin Shelley, because she's like
crazy.
Positivity queen all the time, isn't she? And she's
really flexible.
Oh yes, she's.
What do you think that we like crazy round here? Did you like that, guys? I think that's an absolutely brilliant idea.
See, there she is.
There she is. Love you and miss you as well. We've been talking about being proud of yourselves and proud of different things. Jem, what about you? Yeah. What did you do last Pride?
Well, Pride is a bit of a strange one for us now, because James's birthday is the 2nd of August, which is Pride weekend. So it's a bit like, do you ditch your kid's birthday, or and go party at Pride? you know.
Take the
So
kids.
it's really hard.
Or
I
you
did it.
Or you could have a birthday, which is about pride.
You could, or you
Or
could,
take the kids with you.
Yeah.
They used to have all the fairs and everything too, especially for the kids.
Yeah, I mean, it is something, but obviously he's not 3, he's 3 on Sunday.
Okay.
So he's still quite little yet, so I think it's definitely something
But
we would
he calls himself
get
a big
them,
boy.
take him to.
He calls himself a big boy.
So yeah, he's going to be 3 on
One
Sunday.
Yeah, Layla took her first time when she was 3.5.
Did she? Yeah, so he's
She
getting a bit,
loved
a
it.
bit bigger. I think it's something we will look at.
Like Kate said, everybody was just so wanted to pick her up and play with her, and yeah, it was just an amazing experience.
Yeah, it is lovely.
for the followers who are just joining us, please, why people are applying, the people have said happy apply back. Could you just explain what we've been doing this evening, please?
So everyone, it's be great to get involved. So what we're doing, we're spreading the love. We're pushing out that reach and saying happy Pride to everyone. Or if not happy Pride, then just love you and miss you, or just love you. So pick up your phone and dial it could be anyone in your phone book, maybe someone that you message on a regular basis, and just say love you, miss you, and see what you get back. And if you get something back, then share it with us.
This reminds me of who's a comedian that goes on stage and takes people's phones and then messages them.
Was it Michael McIntyre?
Michael McIntyre.
Oh,
Yeah. That's where the idea was from.
Oh, okay.
And Radio 1, they used to do it in the morning, didn't they? Where you had to dial a number and then select truth or dare or something.
Yeah.
Can I just ask you guys, as the editor of Lengro magazine, do you trust me in the directions that I go? We ought to take this game up to another level. And I'm thinking how we can take it up to another level. I'm willing to play on my phone, if you guys are too. If you can comment with a message we should send that obviously is not going to offend anybody, then I think we should take it to another level. I'm just wondering where we should go.
Level. Oh my God, daring. Okay, so we're going to leave it to the audience.
Yeah, let us know what you think. Because
Oh my God.
sometimes, guys, isn't it?
Risky.
Yeah, Jem, how do you take the game to another level?
How do you take it to another level? Surely it's you're wanting. You need to get more of an urgent response, don't you? Like,
Yeah,
help,
how does that work?
help! I've fallen and broken my leg. I don't know.
No, I'm in hospital.
Something. I'm stuck. I'm stuck in a hole.
It's so hard. You see, this is the thing with a live show, isn't it, guys? We've done something that was very nice on a normal show, but Lengro is not a normal show. So I'm wondering, this has got to mull over. I think I'm going to pick a reading, and I'm going to leave you guys on to look at the comments. We need to work out how we can take this game and get a bit naughty tonight on Lengro on another level as well. Jake Taylor wants to know if he's allowed to join in one day. Jake, we don't know who you are. Send us a pre-record if you find it interesting. You may get a flash of fame on Lengro. We run a very tight ship, so we're very full, but we do like videos from people. And let's have a little look here. No one is saying it. So keep linking your star signs, please. I'd like to see a star sign I haven't seen yet. And tell us what we can get each other to message that would take it to the next level. It's a fine line, isn't it, guys, that we're treading of how far you can go.
It's risky. It could be risky, but hey, let's do it. In for a penny.
In for a penny.
Darling, I'm trying to.
Okay, we're going to go with D now and Librans. I think have I already covered
Libra?
Libra, what's a Libra?
I'm a
Okay,
Libra.
so, could you all please comment if you're a Libran? And I would like to know, please, if you're a Libran, if you think you're a typical Libran. We were talking earlier about what your sun sign means. It's your true self. It's the essence of you. And that's why we write sun sign astrology in newspapers. We don't look at your moon sign, because that's almost that's what we call how you react and respond. So you talk about the R's, but in astrology, your moon sign is how you react and respond. Librans like to be in a partnership. What can I say? A Libran alone is not normally a happy person, and they're very loyal, but they're very flirtatious naturally. And I always say to people who are dating a Libran, well, don't worry about it because they may look like they're flirtatious, but it's normally the signs who don't flirt openly that you really have to worry about, if you like. Because it's a social sign, lockdown will have been really hard for all Librans, but it's a really romantic time coming up as far as Venus is concerned for the next 2 months. So Dee and all you Librans, now's the time to date. And we did learn a few stories from Mark. James, look, Dee's saying very flirtatious, but in a good way, Dee, in a very good way, I'm sure. We've got no takers, by the way, guys, for this game. So I'm not quite sure what game. We've got about 10 minutes left. I'm not quite sure what game we should play. I think while we have a little think for the game, we're going to take one more star sign and have a little look. Capricorns. Do we have any Capricorns? Please let me know.
Casey was asking, is she a Capricorn? Tell Clunky when your birthday is.
January
Say what?
20th.
Right. Your birthday is written in my calendar, Case. Let me tell you. Did you know that Capricorn astrologically rules the bones, the gums, the teeth? So sometimes Capricorn children have problems with their teeth. Hopefully, Casey has escaped from it. But you've got to be careful with your bones as you get older if you're a Capricorn. It's quite a cautious sign. For Casey and all Capricorns, including Andrew Hewitt, you're not going to do anything that you don't want to do. But you're also very ambitious. So you have to pick a job that you want, pick a career, and really go for it. I get the feeling with you, Angela, that you're too busy all over the place. It's time to make some decisions. Indeed. So that's your sign, Case. Michelle Hayes says, I can't. Well, don't worry about his flirting, because let me tell you, it will all be done in public and not behind closed doors. Not 100% always the case, but it is a rule of thumb that you can often trust, indeed. Aren't star signs fun, guys? And aren't games fun as well? So looking at some Lengro fun, is there anyone we haven't asked out of the three of you? Any of the questions about pride or what you're proud of? What are you most proud of at the moment, Jem?
Sorry, did you talking to me, Claire?
I was, what are you most proud of? And then I was thinking that you're probably going to say that I still have my head on my shoulders. That
I wake up every morning. I'm really proud. I'm really proud, obviously, like most say, I'm proud of my kids and my family. But you know what? Actually, last night, just before I went to bed, a video popped up from one of my ex-students, and they'd done this amazing cover of Defying Gravity, all jazzed up and everything, and she was absolutely belting it out. And I was like, I'm so, like, that for me that's why I teach. So I have so much pride for my students when they actually get up and they put themselves out there. And there was a real lovely moment. And I was, it's an old student, that one of my sort of first ones, really. So just hearing her voice and hearing her sing and just kind of going for it and belting it out, I was like, oh, amazing. So yeah, mega. I might share it. I might try and share it on the group because it was so incredible.
You know what I'm like. You all know what I'm like. All of us guys, we juggle motherhood with full-time work, with full-time free love of Lengro. And the good news is, Pat Taylor says her son's got back to her. He said, "Oh, thank you, love you too." So that's cute.
On that note, Layla just got back to me and said the same. Love you too.
I've got just a little pride question here, and I don't know. Just see out of the three of you who gets closest to it. So let's go. Okay, we're in it for personal glory, no prizes, but kisses.
Okay.
We can kiss. Okay, so when was Pride first in the UK? What was the date? Oh, go on, Gemma.
I should know
I think
this.
it's 1973 was the first march.
Okay, so that's your.
I would have gone much later.
I'm sure the first march was something like 1972. I think I even put it in my article.
I think you did. I can't remember either.
It's right.
When was the first Pride then, Kate?
It was the 1st of July 1972.
So close.
1 year.
Incredible.
That 1
So-
year.
1 year. So you basically got it, Gemma. We'll give you
Yeah.
Rounds of applause.
Especially as I stole the your article for my live at 2 today. I owe you that one. I will give you that one. But I take my hat off to all of you women tonight for managing being mothers and giving total dedication to Lengro. Hold on, look, Michelle Hayes is out. Of course, we may have spread some love, but of course, being clunky, as you know I am, Casey, now Michelle Hayes is probably arguing with that other half because he's now saying he's a Libran, but he's not a flirt, but he is. So they're arguing over
Yeah, Libras are flirts. Libras are David and I are both Libras. And we've always been that way. And
okay, how do I put it in a way that a Libran would flirt with a lamppost? That because a Libran has a charm. No, what I mean is they are so naturally able to turn on the charm. I would send them in to do a business deal. That's how charming they are. Honestly, I'm looking that in the night. Okay, let's just wind that back and take that bit off the live video later, shall we? So, ladies, let me ask you now, Kate, in the busy world that we've got and the lockdown, no lockdown, ease of lockdown, what does your week ahead look like now in the next 7 days?
Well, my week ahead. So tomorrow I'm going to a top secret location to talk about it's working on the branding for a British sparkling wine. So top secret. And then, yes, I'm going to be working. So working on a fabulous project, which is called the Big Culture Project.
that's exciting.
Is our big event coming down to Brighton. And so we are in the process of funding and crowdfunding at the moment. So the Big Culture Project, crowdfunder, off you go. Please, please, please donate. It's a fabulous cause. We're backing artists, musicians, and backing Brighton. So that's our slogan.
Yeah, it's really cool. There's a cool little YouTube video, isn't there? Brighton Back or something like that. It's called, isn't it?
Brighton's back. Yeah, exactly.
That's it. Really good. Really good little YouTube video.
Oh, brilliant. That's good. Where did you see that, Gemma? Just on
How did
Facebook?
I see that? Someone, I can't remember. But I've got a lot of people, friends and people that are in and around this sort of, industry in Brighton. I can't remember where I saw it now.
Well, guys, whatever we find out post-wise, if we can put it up after the live finishes tonight, then anything that can help these guys find some fun. But the interesting thing is, Michelle Hayes says that it's fine now with her other half. But we've got a Facebook user that we don't know who's saying love you. So I think that's for us to say we love you too, isn't it?
We love you.
Love is love.
Love you.
Love is love. And there is the love.
Can I ask Casey?
Oh, look,
what she
Navina.
thinks about love? What do you think?
That's our follower, Davina. Do you think that's Davina Mehta?
Oh, don't know.
This is Davina. Say hello. Davina's in the club. Davina's been a follower for such a long time and so loyal, absolutely beautiful. And for ages, Davina wouldn't put her picture up. So on Facebook, there was no picture for Davina. I asked to see her beautiful face, and she's now put it up recently. And don't you think, guys, she should have had it up a long time ago?
100%.
Super beautiful. Super, super beautiful.
Yeah,
Casey,
absolutely.
can I see what everyone thinks about Casey? Casey, tell us what you think about love and what you think about pride.
Well, I've never really known what pride is, but well, I think about pride is that it's about love and who you are and who you think. Who you can love, who you want to love, and you can be who you want to be.
Say that again, nice and loud, because everyone needs to hear that. Say that again.
It's about love, who you love, who you love, who you want to love, and you be who you want to be, and I think it's about you can do and be in life who you want to do.
That's that, isn't it?
Oh, you angel. That is so gorgeous.
It should just be that normal, shouldn't it? It should be that simple and that normal. And you can't believe that actually still in today's world that it isn't just that normal.
No. And do you know what? I've known Casey since she was born, and I've known Gemma since she was born. And the thing about you, Casey, is the innocence of you being a child. You are always so loving, you're always so open. And I think that tonight on the Lengro show, you have wrapped up Casey more perfectly than any other adult could. That indeed, love is love, isn't it? Really? And Dee says she loves children. How much is she going for then? How much?
I've got two. I will get one free in my house.
2 for 1. Are we paying them or are they paying us? Oh, bless you. We've got 5 minutes of the show left, guys. So please do comment. It's been a while since you've seen us four together, and I'm sure you've got plenty of questions that you'd like to ask these guys. Maybe tell us what you'd like to see more on Lengro, or let them know what you think of Lengro. But if you're not following it, you should be. And it's at clairepetulengro.tv, and it's going to be out every single Wednesday. And a little message for Casey there as well. Look.
Lovely comment.
Oh, it's so cute. Claire, what about you? You've asked us a few questions this evening, but what are you most proud of at the moment?
Gosh, that I'm still here, that I'm still going. I'm proud that I've got such a strong group of you guys, friends, family around me, that I continue to enjoy what I do, and that's why I'm still doing it. And I'm having the time of my life because I'm just doing what I enjoy. And people keep saying take a break, but I do take those breaks, and I'm just on the ride of a lifetime of that thing where you can make someone a little bit happier, and it's the biggest adrenaline rush for me and my writing and just this family that we've created that's got everybody out there in it. And it's a journey that's just taking off on its own now, and I'm just really happy. Yeah, I'm proud to be happy. Finally, I think.
Good.
Proud to be happy. That's lovely.
That's a good one.
Yeah.
I'm proud of you, Claire. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, we're proud of you massively.
Definitely.
Thank you.
You've done such an incredible thing, and you're reaching out to so many people. It's incredible.
Oh, well, we do have a final word from Samantha L. We are not all peaches and cream and perfection. I'm not called Claire for nothing. My name is Claire, after naughty but nice, like a chocolate eclair. So I'm going to let you know.
That's what we say.
I want to. Is it?
Every time I'm having a Claire, Casey says, I'm having a Claire.
I'm having an Claire. Samantha L, what else do we say when life is not going right for us at Lengro magazine? Would you like to tell us before we finish the show tonight? Because we've got a new expression for you guys. Where are you? Oh, well, I might just have to say it if it doesn't come up. Let's have a look. Dee, you're in the club, and I will be back in the club over the course of this week. I'm waiting for you. Where are you, Sam? Don't make me say it. Happiness and health are just...
Sam did a cracking piece on mandarin oil this week. Oh,
it is.
How can we get our mandarin oil, Claire?
We're going to have Sam on.
Do you know where to get mandarin oil?
I might just have a few bottles of different oils, guys, from the amazing Nino. I'm running out of pink grapefruit, so there's only a few bottles left if you'd like some. But if anybody upsets you in the week ahead, you are not alone. There is only one thing to say, and that, guys, is what? What is it, Casey?
Kiss my leg.
No. On that note, let's also kiss my Lengro. Have an amazing good night. Kiss my Lengro, and we'll see you soon, guys. Thank you so much.
Bye.